people, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of my Newcastle United save. We're flying through season 4, currently in December. As I said, I want to try and rattle through this as quick as I can, just so it doesn't get too repetitive. But this series ends when I win the Premier League, when I win the Champions League, and, you know, maybe, I don't know, if we win a treble or something, we'll call it quits. But as of right now, we've only won a Europa League. As of recording, Newcastle have just lifted the Carabao Cup last night on Sunday, so congratulations to the team, congratulations to the fans. Thoroughly deserved. But yeah, let's jump into it, let's jump straight in, go through some previous results. As you know, last time out, we had the Blackpool, Forest and Leipzig games, so we ended on a loss, and then we've played a few games since. Still undefeated. Well, not still undefeated, but we were undefeated in that period of time. Played Vilaa, as you can see, 4-3, absolute epic game. So I'm going to show you the highlights of that in a moment. Wolves, we drew 1-1. Wolfsburg, we slipped through 1-0 in the dying minutes of the game. Bournemouth, we took them apart. Burnley, we drew 1-1, and Chelsea, we drew 1-1 as well. Now, not a bad run of games that, as you can see from the names on screen. Semi still not scored. In fact, he actually got sent off in one of the games. So I ain't got a clue what's going on with the lad this season. But we're going to keep it rolling. We're going to keep it moving. I'm going to show you the Villa game highlights now. So I will see you guys in a sec. Here we are, guys. I'm just showing you the goals of the Villa-Newcastle game. As you can see, it ended 4-3 in the top corner. There's the first goal, Jacob Ramsey. Decent enough effort, decent save from the keeper, but Ramsey was there to capitalise on the rebound. And here's us making it 1-1 straight away. Great goal from Lewis Miley. Kid came up big. And then Bruno scores an absolute banger. So that's 3-1. Sorry, that's 2-1 at this moment. We're in the clear, yeah? And then this is 3-1. Ozun, Livramento, great goal. Rifled it into the bottom corner. Managed to squeeze it just under the keeper. And this is where it starts to go a bit pear-shaped. So this is 3-1, yeah? That's 3-2. Alexander Mitrovic, ex-Newcastle player. Costa should have done a lot better, in my opinion. And this is 3-3. We give Tielemans back the free kick immediately for some stupid reason. And he just runs through us, launches it into the top of the net. 3-3. And then this, Esposito at the death of the game. But I want to go back because it didn't show this, but I want to show this goal, the Diaby goal. Look at this. And that, I believe, yeah, that went to a review. So at this point, this has turned the game for them, right? This would have been 4-3 to them, and it would have been game over for us. Referee, review happened, ref blew his whistle, offside. And then the last kick of the game there, Esposito, 4-3. Absolute epic of a game. Of course, Semi got sent off. Amazing goals all around. Phenomenal performances from both sides. So, you know what? It was a really good watch. And as it was going on, I was like, I should have recorded this. But, you know what? It's happened. We move forward. And yeah, let's jump into today's games. Right, here we go, people. Our starting 11 for the Champions League game at St James's Park. We welcome Kobenhavn. So I'm going to run you through the 11 as strong as we can get it today. Diogo Costa, Diomande, Inacio Tia, 3 centre-backs and the goalkeeper. Strongest defence we can put out. And then Dalot and Dorgu in the wing-back positions. Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes and Naipan in the midfield 3. And then Esposito and Isaac, who are lighting it up, scoring goals left, right and centre. So we're going to keep going with them. We're going to keep pushing them, and hopefully we'll get the 3 points because we really need it in the Champions League. I think we're like 27th or something, but these guys are 29th, so they're doing worse than us. But we need the 3 points because we need to be in that next round. So let's jump in. Let's see what happens. And here we go, Copenhagen, get the game underway. We are at the newly extended St James's Park in the game. Obviously, team in real life looking to get a new stadium in Leauge Park just behind St James's. So Let's see what comes to fruition there. Dalot's on the ball, got it on the wing, gives it inside to Tonali. He gives it to Naipan. Naipan shoots. Keeper could have done better there, but at the same time, Esposito and Isaac probably, in an ideal world, would have pounced on that. But yeah, with that point, as you can see, we're 24th. We need to be in that sort of zone, because I don't think we're getting top 8, but let's see what happens. Dorgu, Naipan now. Back to Dorgu out wide, gives it to Naipan, tries to give it to Naipan, who carried on his run, and I think he's just won a penalty. I'm not too sure what for, but I'll take it. I believe Isaac will take the pen as well. Yeah, penalty given. Again, not sure what for, but we take it. Esposito stepping up, not Isaac. And he's buried it. Fair play, 1-0. Isaac buries it right in the bottom corner. Nice. Instant highlight after the goal. That's never good. Right, let's see. Copenhagen bringing it forward, but Esposito robs it off them straight away. Gives it to Bruno Gamara as he's carrying it through the middle of the field. Out wide to Dalot. Dalot forward to Esposito. Oh, that is a beautiful goal. That needs to count. That was phenomenal. Oh, man. So unlucky. Again, I maintain the fact that they don't show replays is probably because it was onside and it was probably contentious, because, you know, that happens in real life too. His Naipan gives the ball away. Johansson brings it forward and skies it. Mahrez spreads it wide to Dalot. Dalot's looking to cut inside. It goes back outside. Gives it to Esposito, who's come wide. Dalot to Tonali. Tonali finds a ball to Esposito, and I think he tried to lift it into the top of the net, but he skied it over. And we've got a throw in now. Dorgu to take it. Gives it straight to Naipan. Gets it straight back. Gives it back to Naipan. Naipan, no, keeps the ball. Gives it Dalot. Great ball. Heavy touch and he loses it, but he's won it back. Gives it to Tonali. Tonali's inside the box. He shoots, and that's a great save. Gonna have a corner off the back of this. Yep, we are. Sandro's gonna whip that in. And take out with the acrobatics, and not quite there, but fair play, lad, fair play. Right, free kick to Newcastle. Sandro on it again. Dorgu, good shot, and again, great save by the goalkeeper. Another corner for us. They dealt with the corner pretty easy, but here we are bringing it back. Inacio all the way back to Costa, gives it Diomande. Dalot, first time to Esposito, good ball. Gives it back to him. Inside to Tonali, inside, gives it Bruno. Bruno's made a good run, loses the ball, Dorgu's on it, Dorgu hits the inside of the post. I thought that was a cross, a pass, well, I thought that was a cross, but I'm guessing it was a shot, and nah, we should be closing that down, lads, come on. We should be closing the keeper down there. They're going to play that forward. Torp. Gives it Falk. Terrible pass from Falk. Don't know where it was going, but Dorgu's got it, and Falk's intercepted and sent it forward to Inacio. Arthur Teat gives it Dorgu. Back to Teat now. Sandro. Esposito. Looks for Dalot on the overlap. Dalot puts a ball across the box. Esposito's made it 2-0. Yep, that one stands. I was waiting for a second there, but great bit of play from the lads, and fantastic ball from Dalot. Good vision to find Dalot there. Dalot puts the ball in, and Esposito just side foots it into the back of the net. Right. Newcastle win the ball back immediately. Diomande's on it. Inacio, good ball out to Dorgu. Great ball to switch to Dalot there. Dalot to Tonali, Tonali to Esposito, Esposito to Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno shoots, it's gone over. And there we go, that's the end of the first half. We're in total control. We ain't losing this. If we lose this, I'll be shocked. So let's just jump straight into the second half. Right, Newcastle get the game underway. Let's see what subs I can make. Right, and Naipon, you're coming off for Mastantuono. Tino, you're going to be the right side of the three. And that'll do for now. So Franco Mastantuono's on and Tino Livramento is on for Diomande. Right, here's Dogu now on the ball. Bruno Guimaraes. Back to Inacio. Gives it to Nali. Diogo Costa. Just keeping the ball nice and easy. Don't forget we're 2-0 up, so we can afford to do this. Tonali Mastantuono, great ball to Esposito, and he shoots for the hat-trick, and that's a good save. With a free kick. Nah. You know what, let's bring on Sean Longstaff for Bruno Guimaraes, Chan Ozone, and we've just made it 3-0. Mastantuono scored. I'm going to check that out in a second. I'm just making these changes. Branthwaite, right, okay, so corner came in, Teat heads off the bar. Inacio's got it, gives it. Ball's taken off. Dalot Mastantuono shoots. It takes a deflection on its way in, but it's going to count for Mastantuono. Another chance now. Dogu. Right, was on to Dogu. Dogu to Dalot. Dalot to Branthwaite on the edge of the area, and he skied it. Right. Second minute of added time. They've got a free kick. This will probably close out the game. Send it forward to Johannesson. And he's headed it out for a goal kick, and that's it. Final whistle's blown. Game's over. We've won 3-0. Yeah, we've actually climbed into the league, climbed 20th into the league table. So that's a big help as well. But great performance. Let's not dwell on it. Let's jump into the next game, and I'll see you lot in a second. Yes, guys. We're here for the second game of the episode, which is Man City in the Premier League. We're travelling to the Etihad Stadium. And to be honest with you, don't need to go through the lineup. It's pretty much the same as last time. The only difference is Branthwaite comes in for Teat, and obviously that's it. Teat drops to the bench. Simakan's on the bench recovering from injury. Mastantuono's on the bench. Miley, Iliakena. Semi, I ain't got a clue what's going on with him. He needs to find some goals from somewhere, but we'll see. We might give him a run out in the next game against Arsenal in the Cup. But let's jump into this game and see what happens. Here we go. Haaland kicks us off. Bernardo gives it to Bernardo Silva. He's give it Rico Lewis. Be interesting to see Nathan Ake still there. Doyle, I think that's youth prospect that's been promoted through the ranks. Edison still there. Obviously Ruben Diaz as well. There's Jean Neves, I think. Right, Newcastle have a goal kick. Costa gives it Diomande. Branthwaite to Naipon. Naipon out wide to Dogu. Dogu's got space to run into. He's give it Isaac. Isaac's gave it back to him. He's put a ball in to Isaac. Isaac shoots. It's not far wide. Right, you know what? So this is obviously a big game for the top four there. We're tied on points. 16 games played each. We're fourth. They're fifth. Probably by goal difference. Rodri on the ball. Gives it Rico Lewis. I was going to have a look at their lineup and see if it was Jean Neves, which I believe it is. Bernardo Silva. Crosses blocked by Dogu. He's won the ball back straight away. He's carrying it into the box. Bruno Guimaraes takes it off him. Here's Jeremy Doku. Oscar Bob. Tonali brings him down. City got a free kick. Stupid challenge, that. Especially with Man City. Right, let's see. Bernardo. Not bad. Costa did well. Parried it. We managed to get away from Haaland on the rebound. Ruben Diaz. Esposito gets it away. City regain possession. Here's Nathan Ake. Gives it Oscar Bobbies. Give it Doyle out wide. Doyle to Doku. Doku to Bob. Ruben Diaz shoots and terrible shot. Haaland. Neves. Nope. City regain possession and there's Haaland and he's not made it 1-0. I was about to say he's made it 1-0, but fair play, good save. City have a corner. Right, Nathan Ake. Bernardo Silva. He's offside. Right, Diomande over the free kick, gives it to Nali, gets it straight back. Tonali, terrible decision there, but oh my god, they've given away a penalty. Right, Man City penalty. Buried. City lead 1-0. Right, Rodri plays it forward. Great ball over the top for Haaland. He's got to be offside. He's got to be offside. He's got to be offside. City get a corner. I thought he was up. I want to know who was playing him on there. That was terrible. Corner whipped in and there we are, guys. Difficult first half. We were the masters of our own demise. A bunch of stupid passes, stupid penalty. Haaland buried it. It's 1-0. We've got to change things up. We've got to come back in the second half and try and pull this back. Right, second half's underway. Taking Bruno Guimaraes off and Branthwaite for Teat. Lewis Hall's come on in place of Bruno, so we'll see what that does. But Bruno's got a very... I don't know if it's in his traits that he just seems to get really aggressive, and the last thing I need is to go down to 10 men right now. So Dogu's on the ball. Another City highlight, another City corner. Let's see what they got. Neves whips it in. Diomande heads clear, but bad touch from Naipan and Bernardo clears it up. Sends it back in with Doku, sorry. Oscar Bob. Doku. Bob to Rodri now. Taking the ball off Rodri. Esposito's got it. Esposito's could have played the ball to Isaac, man. What's he doing? Now he's played it into Isaac and Isaac's missed. But he's also offside. There was an opportunity earlier there for the pass, but didn't take it. Diamande's coming off for Dan Burn. And Tonali is coming off for Franco Mastantuono. Oh, you know what? Naipan's also going to come off for Lewis Miley. I've had enough. And that's it, that'll do. We deal with the City corner. Mastantuono's got it. Terrible pass. Ruben Diaz cuts it out straight away. Isaac grabs it off Neves. Diomande. Alright, Naipan. Gives it Dogu. Dogu running down the wing. He's going to put a ball in. Yes, he is. Isaac's made it 1-1. Nice ball. Nice ball. Nice goal. Great bit of play. We're back in this. Come on, lad. There's Doyle. Puts the ball in, but Costa claims it nice and easy. Right, come on, lads. We got this. 15 more minutes to get a goal. Diomande to Mastantuono. Terrible, terrible decision there. Thank God for Costa. Here he is, Grealish to Rodri. Gives it to Ruben Diaz, who's bringing it forward. He takes the shot, and that's a banger. Oh, that is a worldie. Man. What a goal, man. Right. Grealish takes a heavy touch. Dalot takes it off him. Diomande forward. Oh my God. What is that pass? Oh my God. The annoying thing is, Diaz's goal is quality. But we've caused the other 2 goals. And this isn't the first time this game we've done that pass. We've played a stupid pass. City have got in on it. Oh, man. Just... We're supposed to be going for top 4. Right, City on a throw-in. Easy shot for Costa. There we are. We lost 3-1. Nothing happened after the Echeverri goal. As I said, we caused 2 of the goals. Ruben Diaz scored a screamer. Yeah. Carabao Cup game against Arsenal next. Let's do it. Guys, here we are. Final game of the episode. And it's Arsenal in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. Once again, congratulations to Newcastle for the historic victory. And I'm going to run you through the lineup because it is pretty changed, pretty different. And I'm not too confident in it, but let's see what happens. As usual, Costa's in goal. Diamande, Inacio, Dan Burn make up the back 3. Simakan's in at wing back. Leif Davis in at left wing back. And then the midfield 3 is a complete switch up. Miley, Hall and Mastantuono start. And I don't know why I'm doing this. Probably because Isaac and Esposito might need a slight rest. But Semi and Elena Kenna start up front. Arsenal have Benjamin Sesko in their squad. So, yeah. Let's just see what happens, why don't we? As I said, Sesko plays for Arsenal. He's just got the game underway, but Gabriel gives it straight away to Simakan. Simakan running it forward. Zinchenko takes the ball off him. It goes out for a throw. It's over the corner. Let's see. Into Big Dan Burn. No. Doesn't do what he did at Wembley, sadly. Sesko gets it away. Elena Kenna brings it back. Hall to Inacio. Inacio to Dan Burn. Gives it Davis. Davis to Mastantuono first time. Gives it Lewis Hall. Carries on his run. Miley. Miley to Elena Kenna. He scored a great goal. If he's onside, that's a phenomenal goal. Come on, please. They've already given Miley the assist, so I think they're going to give it as onside. Yes. Come on. Just the start we needed. Let's build on it. Mastantuono there. Carried on his run. Probably hoping for the return ball, but it finds its way to Elena Kenna. Straight past Hine. Or Hines. Whatever he's called. Zinchenko bringing it forward down the left-hand side for Arsenal. Gives it inside to Bruno Fernandes. Gives it Milinkovic-Savic. Back to Zinchenko. Plays it forward for Wanyeri, but Simakan cuts the ball out. Elena Kenna gives it Hall. Hall looking for Mastantuono. Sambi breaks up the play. Milinkovic-Savic bringing it forward, and his shot is blocked. It goes out for an Arsenal corner. Right. Zinchenko to whip it in, and I don't know who headed that, but it's gone clean over. We get play underway again from the goal kick. Davis got it on the left-hand side. Back to Bernie, gives it Mastantuono. Good ball to Semi. Looking for Miley, but Bruno's there. Bit of a sloppy pass. Sloppy pass from Sambi there for Simakan to pick up. Mastantuono takes a heavy touch. Sambi takes it off him. Semi battles Calafiori to win it back. He's running into the box now. He's taking a shot and it's gone wide. Alright, Gertruda. Diamande deals with it, and then he blocks Bruno's shot. It goes out for a corner. Bruno over the corner to Calafiori. Davis takes it off him. That was a poor routine. Giving it to Mastantuono. Gives it to Lewis Hall. Arsenal have got everyone back, so not as effective as I hoped. Here's Simakan looking for Elena Kenna, but Gabriel cuts it out and sends it forward and over the throw. Miley gives it Simakan. Lazy pass to Wanyeri, that. Easy for Wanyeri to take that off him. Bruno gives it to Sesko. Dan Burn breaks down the play. Back to Burn. Now Costa to Inacio. Inacio to Lewis Miley. Back to Inacio. Gives it Dan Burn. Mastantuono takes it wide. Plays a nice ball to Davis. Davis puts it across the box for Semi and he scored. Come on, lad. Get it. And there we go, guys. First half is over. We lead 2-0. We just got to keep it going. Jump into the second half. Hopefully, we just carry this on. So, I'll see you in a sec. Right, there we are, lads. First half's over. We've blown them away. We lead 2-0. We just got to keep this going. And hopefully, we'll be in the semi-final. Lewis Smiley gives it Mastantuono. Lewis Hall gives it Byrne back to Franco Mastantuono. We're comfortable, we're in control. Franco with a good ball to Semi. Semi's lost it. Bruno sends it back forward. There's Dan Byrne getting his big head in the way, breaking up play. Here we are, we've got a throw in now. Mastantuono's on the ball, his shot is blocked. I'm going to make a few changes. Channels are on for Lewis Hall. Teat's just come on and got injured. Nice. Alright, Hine deals with that easy. Mastantuono can stay on. Miley can stay on. Right, Diamande can come off for Huyson. Give him a bit of game time, and then we'll confirm that. That's done. Dan Byrne on the ball, gives it Inacio. Out wide to Diamande. Gives it to Samakin. You going to put a ball in the box? Yes, he is. Elena kind of gets onto it, but he heads over. Good play there by the midfielders. Great play to get it up the field. Here's Samakin in the box. Cuts it back to Miley, and it's gone over. Alright. Arsenal bringing it forward. Here's Kanate. Gertruda sends it into Bruno Fernandes, but Inacio's there to cut it out. Teat clears it, Mastantuono picks it up. Inside to Ozun. Ozun gives it to Semi. Semi to Miley. Miley plays a ball over the top for Mastantuono. It's a great ball. Finished off with a great goal. 3-0. Beautiful play by the two young lads. So that's actually started from Mastantuono's initial pass there. And then look at that. Lifts it over everybody. Defence is caught sleeping. Mastantuono nicks in. Bottom corner. 3-0. Game's over. We're through to the semi-finals. And there's the man of the moment, Aiden Heaven. As a Man United fan, really enjoying him, but he plays the ball to Bruno. Miley takes it off him straight away. Gives it Huyson. Bruno blocks it. We keep hold of it. Elena Kenner almost made it 4-0, but he's offside. Right. Got to throw in 6 added minutes. Ozun, Mastantuono somehow still onside. I'm not sure how. Arsenal deal with it, get it away though. Davis to Teat. Teat launches it in and the keeper claims it nice and easy. Lewis Skelly gives it to Bruno. Bruno to Lewis Skelly and he's scored a beautiful goal. Arsenal now have a corner. 30 seconds after the added time is up. Simakin gets it away. Simakin again wins it off Zinchenko, and that's it. Final whistle's gone. We've got through 3-1. Absolutely amazing performance. Couldn't have asked for a better response after the first 2 games of the episode. So, well, after the Man City game, to be honest. The other one, the Copenhagen game, was decent. But yeah, great result. Let's see what's up next. Right, guys, looking at the fixtures, I think we'll come back for the Cup double-header there. So whoever we draw in the semi-final, in the Carabao Cup semi-final, and then obviously FA Cup with Hull. And you know what, just because every other episode of this season's been 3 games, we'll do Norwich as well. So we'll be back halfway through first week of the transfer window. Looking at the schedule there, the whole game might change, but if I can do it, it's going to be Carabao Cup semi-final, FA Cup, Premier League. We'll see what happens when, obviously, fixtures get drawn. But again, as always, thank you all so much just for watching it. Feel free to leave a comment, leave a like, share it out to your friends, and most importantly, don't forget to hit subscribe for more, and I will see you guys on the next one.